Thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. Guys, please use the hand raise function. And we're going to start with David Lake at Inside the U. David, go ahead.
Corey, I wanted to ask you about Tyler Van Dyke. Just was wondering if you could share some insight on his personality. What's he like? You know, how is he being a young guy? How is his command of the offense? Just maybe some early impressions you have of Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler's a ball player. I think he's just got a moxie about him, something you want out of a quarterback. We had a great first day of spring ball. All the quarterbacks did, but yeah, Tyler's just a great football player.
As an offensive lineman, as a center, as a leader, what traits do you want, from a leadership perspective from that quarterback position? What is important to you?
Toughness, being smart, knowing the plays, and just having your teammates back, man. So I think Tyler has all those things. I think Tyler's a very tough dude. So we got more spring ball, more spring practices to play, so he's only going to get better.
Awesome. Corey, we're going to go to Manny Navarro with The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Corey, similar question to what I just asked Bubba about, your gains with Coach Feely's offseason program, how your body kind of changed from the end of last season to now. And then also, obviously, I know you spent a lot of time with Coach Justice, but I'm curious, is there another, person on staff or a former player that you talk to a whole lot about offensive line play that gives you pointers?
Yeah, so with the offseason gains, I'm up 11 pounds with Feely, with just how I've been eating and how we've been lifting. And then not really, just I focus on the building, who's in the building. And Coach Justice, he knows everything. So that's who I go to for help.
Corey, we're going to go to Matt Shodell at Canesport. Matt?
Hey, Corey. So I was actually looking back at the last story we did with you, which was a while ago. But you were mentioning that it's important to have an identity on offense, on the offensive line. And I can't remember if it was Coach Justice. One of the coaches was mentioning how you guys really want to run the ball better. Is that something you can sort of work on in the spring, or is that something you have to focus on more in fall drills? And if you can work on it this spring, like what do you want to see this group do to show that you guys can maybe run the ball a little more effectively?
We have to, in order to run the ball effectively, it's an entire offensive deal. Wide receivers have to block, tight ends have to block, and most importantly, the offensive line has to block better. But I think you could work on it in winter. We could be working on it weeks ago, but you could work on it all the time. Running the ball has to be done better, and I think us getting bigger and stronger in the second year in the offense, that's going to help a lot.
Corey, I got a couple more for you. We're going to start with David Furones at the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, Corey, just real quick, want to get a couple of your thoughts on first, just the overall vibe of first spring practice, how you felt guys came out. And also wanted to ask about Navon Donaldson, as a guy that has seen him both at his best and then also when he had to sit out, just how far along you see him coming along.
Yeah, the vibe of spring practice was good. A lot of competition everywhere. I think I heard Bubba say it a little bit ago. There's nobody that is a starter on this depth chart. You have to earn it with your play. I thought it was very competitive. We're miles ahead now where we were before, but we have a lot that we need to go. And then with Navon, I thought Navon had a great day today, and Navon is arguably looking the best I've ever seen him. So we're happy to see that.
Awesome. Last one for you, Corey. We got David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David?
Hey, Corey, how's it going? Feels like not that long ago we were asking you offensive linemen questions about just what you guys need to do to get better. Now it kind of feels like that's one of the deeper groups on the entire roster. I think 7 or 8 guys with starting experience. Just over the last year and a half, basically, what do you kind of feel like is the biggest thing that has maybe changed with that group? And then also you've got another Douglas offensive lineman in here now too. Just kind of curious your early impressions of Michael McLaughlin.
All right. Well, I think that age has to do with a lot of it. I think we were a very young unit back in 2019, and we progressively have gotten better. And I think that we're primed for a good year this year. In fact, I think it needs to be great because we have a lot of veteran experience. And then Big Mike, I thought he's done well with the offseason program. He looked good today in the first day of spring ball. So like I said about Tyler Van Dyke, there's a lot more practices for him to get better.
Corey, I lied to you. I got one more for you. We got Chris Stock from Inside to You. Chris?
Yeah, just want to follow up on the Devon thing. You said it's the best you've seen him. What is he doing, or what's different about him that you're seeing?
Vaughn's got his mojo back. I mean, I can't speak for him. I guess we're just gonna have to see.
Corey, thanks for spending a few minutes with us, brother. We'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you.